and welcome to another thrilling instalment of DakkaDakka Minecraft with me, Binage. I'm fairly sure I've used thrilling before. I'm going to start repeating myself. You just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. So what are we doing here? Well, this has nothing to do with the cliffhanger I left you with last week. See how I used the word cliffhanger there? It wasn't a cliffhanger at all, was it? But anyway, nothing to do with that. What I decided to do was to do a little, I don't know, cosmetic work up here, which my co-builder, I have to tell you, knows nothing about. But then he's built this massive apartment complex here, so I feel quite within my rights to do a little cosmetic work, though not to the apartment complex. I now have villagers in the apartment block over there, which Smarten, my co-builder, was very kind enough to do this rail track up to the apartment block. The villagers around here have been an utter nightmare, and I'm afraid I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm still quite new to this game, and I find the whole villager breeding thing quite baffling. So fortunately he was able to scoot them up to the apartment block where they are now safe. I have a few up there. There are more in this apartment complex here, which was designed and built by my colleague Smarten. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think I'm going to have to go all the way down here. But yeah, the whole place is looking a bit untidy, to say the least. And I'm not going to help that situation. That's not good. That's really not good. Ah. Okay. May need to fix that. Have I got any fence posts on me? No, I don't, but I can make some fairly swiftly. Right. Obviously, if I can get up here, and therefore down there, then zombies can, which is not good for this place. So, if you will excuse me for a short while, I will go and try and sort that out. So, back in a bit once I fix this, and then I can take you through what I'm planning to do later. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Whee! Right, and I'm back. Actually, I didn't need to do, didn't need to break at all, because all it needed was a block of cobble to secure that area, which I realised after I'd got some fence posts. Anyway, what we are going to do today, well, what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to... I saw something on one of Generic B's YouTube offerings recently, in which he had a giant villager head sort of carved into the rock, and I thought that might be quite fun for here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to carve a gigantic villager head. Well, it's not going to be gigantic, but it's going to be pretty big, into this area here, and see how it looks. It might be rubbish. If it looks rubbish, I'll take it down. If it doesn't look rubbish, I'll leave it and let Smarten take it down if he hates it, which he may well do. I don't know. So, yeah. I have no idea how to start. It's baffling. I might... Well, let's see. How much space do I need? I need 2, 4, 6. I need 8. That's going to be a problem, because this is... Didn't think this through, did I? That's 7, so it's going to be off-centre. That's That's annoying. Let's see. Am I going to be able to make it wider? We might end up with a wide nose. Let's give it a go with the wider nose and see. Again, if it looks horrible, I'll take it down. Right, so rather than force you to sit through it all, I'll be back when I have some progress to report. Welcome back, and it's finished. And yeah, while I was just as I was preparing to show you the finished result, I was called AFK for a while, so I was sort of stood out there, which, you know, should have been safe, but wasn't, and I died, and I lost all of my stuff. So I've had a few hours of getting my stuff back together, which is kind of annoying, but nevertheless, it is complete. It's rubbish, but it's complete. So, big reveal, ta-da! There it is. The face of doom. It's a silly thing, but I like it. I think it's funny. I'll give you a closer view of it. Actually, I might just... Yes, you all want the villagers, don't you? Give you a quick run up there so you can see it closer too. What have we got there? Ooh, a slime. There will now be a short interlude while I kill a zombie. And then, more importantly, a slime. Yes, and all you little guys too, I'm afraid. Slime balls. Right. So, back to the business in hand, which is looking at the great giant head. Just check we're alone up here. There we go. It's very simple. It didn't take very long to make, but I felt like doing it. What can I say? And of course, while I was making it, I fell, and a creeper was stood right by me, and yeah, had to repair the gateways. But it's done. I like it. It's funny. I don't very often do funny things. Probably because I have no decent sense of humour. What am I going to do next? Ah, yes. Next is the mystery thing. So I shall meet you. It will probably be another day for me, but for you it will be but a blink of an eye. See you on the other side. Quick update. Somebody suggested in the comments of an earlier video that I might want to use some lily pads on the lake here at the garden cottage. So I have, and you're quite right. They look very nice indeed. I'm afraid I've been really stupid and not taken note of your name, but thank you. Excellent suggestion, and yeah, it does look good. One thing that continues to perplex me is the continued absence of squid. So, if anybody has any ideas as to why the squid may have stopped spawning in here, I'd be very eager to know your thoughts on the matter, because I just can't figure it out. The place used to be teeming with squid, and now not a single squid in the entire lake. I'm kind of wondering if it's down to light levels, because I think that's the only thing really that's changed between there being squid and not being squid. So does anyone know if squid need to spawn under a certain light level? I don't think they do. I seem to remember them spawning in very bright conditions, but it's the only thing I can think of. So, yeah, do let me know if you have any ideas. Anyway, back to where we were going to go. And so on to the teaser I left you with last week, which I apologise for. It was rubbish. There is no possible way that anyone would guess what I was going to do. But if you might remember a few weeks back, I was saying that I didn't know what to do with this area here. And while I remember it, the chap who suggested the lily pads in the on the lake was Joseph Eilert. I hope I've pronounced that right. So thank you very much indeed, Joseph. Oh, hello, pig. Now, thank you very much. So, gosh, yes. When I was putting the ceiling on this area here, I noticed water dripping from the roof. Now that means that one block above it, there is water. So I checked the location, and sure enough, it was that area that I showed you at the end of last week. So what I thought was, why not make a sort of indoor garden down here? Listen, Mr. Pig, you're being really annoying. Thank you. By the way, if you kill them in the overworld, it doesn't enrage the ones in the nether, so I haven't inconvenienced anyone by doing that. But my word, I think they have thorns 3 on them or something ridiculous like that, because I never get away from fighting them unscathed. Anyway, so yeah, there is a water source up there, and I thought I'd make an indoor garden with a little waterfall thing coming down. So I made the pool area above safe last week. I may be repeating myself, in which case I'm sorry. And yeah, that's the project for today. So I'll get back to you when I've made a bit more progress. And welcome back. So, time for the big reveal. And honestly, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, because I haven't actually used the portal since I've finished the little garden thing. So, you get to find out as soon as I do how this looks. That's okay. That's an okay way to be welcomed, I think. This corner's still a bit bare, but yeah, I think that's okay. Do let me know your thoughts on it. Yeah, nothing much more. It was actually really quite a simple build. No big surprises, but it uses the space nicely, I think. Makes some use of it, although again, here, empty still, not sure what to do with it. I might possibly extend that window all the way along, and just drill out the mountainside. How far would I need to go? Ooh, quite a way. Still, we shall see. There's also a possibility for another terrace there, which, is always pleasant. But do leave me your thoughts. Leave me your thoughts on, how that looks as a use of the space, as a first thing that you see when arriving here through the Nether, what you think I should do with this wall, anything really. Obviously, if you enjoyed what I've done this week, which frankly is just cosmetic nonsense, do please leave a like. Mind you, everything that I do is basically just cosmetic nonsense, so if you're looking for anything useful, this is the wrong channel for you. Unless, accidentally I do something useful, purely by chance. Next week, what am I doing next week? Next week I will either make a start on the hotel project at the Red Sands Resort, or I will do a cowshed, because I'm acutely aware. Let's see if I just should just make it out there before it's time to wrap up. Everybody. Yeah, acutely aware that the sheep have got a lovely house now. I think it's lovely, therefore it is lovely. But the cows are still basically in a field, which, yes, cows live in fields most of the time, but I want to give them a bit of a structure as well at some point. You'll notice lots of acacia trees around the place. That's because I'm gathering wood for the Red Sands Resort, which is going to utilise, I think, at the moment, quite a lot of acacia wood. Might also do something with the chickens. Don't know what, really, but they're a lower priority. But the cows, I would like to give them somewhere that's, that looks nicer, possibly next to the sheep shed. B, something that's a bit more convenient for me to use when I want milk, or more frequently leather. Anyway, that about wraps it up for this week, and just on time. And I look forward to seeing you next episode. If you enjoyed what you saw, do please leave a like. If you didn't enjoy what you saw, leave a dislike. Any feedback is welcome. Any comments are welcome, as long as they're, polite. But for now, from a very, very stormy DakkaDakka server, I shall say farewell and see you next time. Bye bye.